let's start off by the big news. Biden administration has changed its enforcement rules. So I'll do an intro of it. During Trump administration, they updated how they're going to enforce immigration laws when it comes to people that don't have status and stuff like that, which is everybody's bad and everyone has to be taken out. Now, obviously, there's millions of people in the United States. So by doing this, they made the backlog in the immigration court system from like 500,000 to 1 million to probably around 2 million right now, or some crazy number like that. So it had the opposite effect. They're trying to kick out more people, but they just inundate the court with so many cases that they can't finish it off. So what the Biden administration wants to do now is to change these priorities and say, listen, if this person isn't a threat to public security, let's not put it on priority. Let's put the court cases and focus on there. And they want to have the ICE officers, a lot of the lawyers that the government has in court, to rearrange the cases and say, focus on those and give the ability to the judge to decide their docket. What cases they're going to handle, what cases they put aside. So it's a really big deal. So you get the, people who are dangerous off the streets and out of here, but at the same time, people whose cases may be able to work out, but are going to get approved, but they're in this long line. Let's get a hold of them first. Let's get them out of the system. Let's let them start the lives. So it's a very intelligent way to go about things. Even if you're trying to remove people, this should be on everyone should understand and say this is the logical way to go about it. But immigration is political and it gets emotional, so sometimes logic goes out the window. But having said that, another cool thing that's happening is the USCIS COVID extension. There was a gap between the expiration of the extension, the last one, and this announcement. And Anya filled me in. She's like, "Oh no, the last week." So it's over the extension. I'm like, "Oh my God, they didn't extend it. Horrible." Can you talk about what it was and how good it is that it's back, and hopefully praying that it just becomes a commonplace, regular thing, the policy.
Yeah, well, unfortunately not. So, and we did the video last week about that before they did this final extension, and we had to remove it from the last episode of Immigration Talk. So thankfully, USCIS extended the the deadline for responding to agency requests. So I'll remind you, during COVID times, USCIS provided additional 60 days for those who received requests for evidence, continuations to request of evidence for naturalization cases, intent to deny, intent to revoke, and other notices from USCIS requesting for you to do something about it, basically. So now they're saying that they extended this flexibility until July 25, 2022. Okay, so if you received any of what I just mentioned between March 1st, 2020 and July 25, 2022, you would have additional 60 days to reply to those. And important to note that USA specifically says that they anticipate this may be the final extension of these flexibilities.
Oh, they said that?
So,
oh,
yeah. They said that, yeah, but again, no one knows. Just now I received a message saying that student loan flexibility already being extended, or they plan to extend it until September or August. Now it's expiring. It was set to expire May 1st. Just now I saw it on CNN or something like that. So they keep constantly extending these deadlines. So it's not necessarily that they're saying this is the last time, so please be aware. We don't know how maybe there is some new variant of COVID-19 comes and everything gets back to how it was before, a year and a half ago. So we don't know that, but this is a very good thing, and you have to be aware of that. And it releases so much stress of people knowing that you have this extra time to reply. It's a big deal. And this 60 days is plus to this deadline that is written on, for example, in the request of evidence.
Yeah, read the notice, and you have to read the website because it's different for certain kind of appeals. For example, they have certain different calculation. In most cases, it's an additional 60 days. And I hope as a policy matter, it becomes commonplace, and immigration lawyers push the government on this, because sometimes they only give you 30 days to respond, and it's not enough. Add to that, the government, USCIS, will mail you something. It'll take you 2 weeks to get your house, and by the time it gets you only have 2 weeks. And you may be on vacation, you might be out of the house and not get the mail. All of a sudden, you have no time left to answer these things. So a 30-day thing was really ridiculous, in my opinion. It should really at least be 60, if not 90 days in all cases. But take advantage of it when you can. Thank you for watching this educational program. To get the latest videos, click the subscribe button and the notification bell icon.
Also, help us help the immigrant community by liking this video and sharing it with your family and friends. You can also find us on other social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter, where you find the latest updates on immigration news, policy changes, and tips. Be safe and God bless. See you soon.